Okay, first of all, thank you so much everyone for joining today's presentation of the topic self-introduction. So let's start. So the content that I'm going to cover is the background, the education, skill, achievement, and finally the trip and travel. So my name is Bunrong, aka Gary Sport. I was born in 8 November 1999 in Stang Thmai village, Svai Dong Kum commune in Siem Reap, Cambodia. And of course, I'm Cambodian. And I, my family, I have mother, father, and have two sisters. So a little bit fun fact about my name, my nickname. In case you're wondering why, basically I got from two guys named Gary McKinnon and Aaron Swart. Both of them are hacker. Both of them are hacker, and I know them when I started the university, and I feel some kind of connection. So to remind me of um, them, so I start my nickname as Gary Swart. Start with both of them. Yeah. So a little bit about me more. So I'm Bunrong, I'm 22 years old. I'm coming from Siem Reap and I did graduate in bachelor degree from Kirirub Institute of Technology. And I'm a full stack developer and trying to become a senior backend developer. I love JavaScript and Python programming. My strength, I'm workaholic, flexible, and a fast learner. But my weakness, which is not really good at socializing. My hobby, I love listening to music, rap, slow-mo music, with kind of music, and I love cycling too. Um, so moving on to the education part, we'll cover about the primary school, middle school, high school, and the university. So here is the education history that I've been through. In the primary school, I study in Wat Bo in Siem Reap from year 2005 till October 2011. And when moved into the middle school, I switched to live with my grandmother. So my grandmother is in Kampong Speu, but the school was in Dakao. So I I study in school named Sok An Tram Kna from um, 2011 till 2014. And once again, when come to high school, I switched back to Siem Reap and study in Go High School from year 2014 till 2000, November 2017. And once I finish the high school, I'm planning to be a physics teacher, but accidentally, I got a call and have some problem that cannot go into physics teacher. So I got a call from a Kirirum Institute admin. So everything was much what I'm planning to study next too. So I accept it and I prepare for the test and I go to take the test and I um, passed the test. So I study in the university in Giridum Institute of Technology in which located in Kampong Speu province from November 2017 till December 2021. So I didn't have much photo of us, but this is the photo of the bike four in the end of second year. And these are the lecturer they from India. So next, I'm going to talk about the skill. So basically, I'm mainly in software development, but I have some little skill with the QA and penetration testing also. And here is the little history that I've been through during the college till now. Both of them are internship and work. So after I joined KIT, the lecturer, they introduced me into the dynamic virtual company, which mainly in networking. And I have to work and research in a project called Hotspot System, which is an internship. Basically, that project was kind of limit network in our area to In order to use the network, they have to have the account, and each account have limit of quota. Such as I remember, each user have only few of gigabyte and was not really. So after that, the project was successful, but later on have a lot of complaints, so we shut it down. And after that, I joined into the another virtual company called Kin Virtual Company, which mainly in quality assurance and testing. I joined as a software tester from April 2018 till March 2019. After that done, after that time, the Kin was have another project related to development, and I was introduced to that project as a role of backend developer. And I the project that I'm working on is called a flat detection system, but the project was not successful launched into the market. But yes, I do learn from that and gain a lot of experience too. And I start from 2019 till 2020. And once that done, I switched into another virtual company called Chain Virtual Company, which my role is a front-end developer. And I have to work in a project called Slugret, which is I'm going to talk a little bit detail in a few next slide, which also for my graduation report also this project during this time. And I start from April 2021 till November 2021. And once I complete this is the end of my university life. So I have a little break from there, and in January 2022, I have to join a digital company as an employee here now, and currently I'm outsourced here. Yeah. So this is a photo of us in Kin Virtual Company, and they did only have four batch, batch two, batch three, and batch four. But currently there are a lot of people in Kin. So here is a sample project that I used to work on, which for my graduation report I work in chain. It calls Slugret, but in English we can pronounce Slugret. Yes, Slugret. So it is a IT community platform mainly written and shown in my language that allow users to discuss, learn, and share their IT skill set with each other. And this photo is a mobile version that I'm working on during in Giridom Digital. And the technology we use React Native at the back end, use Node and Postgre. And this project was successfully launched into the App Store and Play Store. In case you want to get to know more, you can check it out. And for the web version, which is using Vue.js, which I developed during final year in Giridom Institute for the web version. And here is the web version. But this is the version 2. The version 1 that I'm working on was successful, and this is add more feature on it and change some UIs. Yes, you can also check it out. It different kind of article discussion, and you can post article in there too. Yes. So for the achievement part, I didn't have my achievement, but one is I got a first name King of the Forest. It is a running event hosted during Khmer New Year in 2018 by Vigiri Pine Resort. And the distance is 3 kilometers. And from start to finish, we have different kind of tasks to complete in order to move forward. Yeah, wait. So if you don't mind, I want to show the video. It just 1 minute. It is me.
So you are the winner of this race, right? Great.
Yes, that the first you can see just an intro, but the final is the real competition. Yes. And so moving next is the trip and travel. So this is the first year when we come to Giridum and we have hang out with some friends and exploring the forest to get to know more with me. And also this is a local trip that we take during a break from study. And this is photo of us after we graduated from Giridum Institute. This is the final trip as a in university life into Comport. Yes. So this is one of the most interesting for me. I did a solo traveling from Siem Reap to province back and forth 2 times already with my CUB90. It is a solo trip and I have to travel around 8, sometimes up to 10 hours. Yes. And for the weekend, I usually traveling with my bike. This is the map that I'm traveling to, but this is my house uh, not over there. This is a land of my minister. I take a break and I start the distance over there. It should be from here, but the distance that day I travel around 30 kilometers. Yeah. And yes, this is the contact in case the Gmail, my GitHub, my Twitter, my portfolio, and the location. So yes, that's all about me. Thank you so much. Do you have any question?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, I also want to know more detail about your project secret.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So this one is, mm, so, and this one is, you say the communication tool for
Yes.
to
It
learn
it
IT things.
it it kind of social but related to the topic of programming and technology.
Or,
And each user they can log in and post any article they like. For example, in here we have different kind of article, and you can see over here. Yeah. We have an article and also discussion for when you have any question you can post as discussion so people will join and discuss with you. But another feature is article, so you post an article or stuff or tutorial, something like that.
yes, yeah, really great. Do you
Thank
also
you, sir.
still contribute in this,
Oh,
right?
no, sir. I completely no, sir. I
Ah,
work on the web version in only after I graduation, and the version 1 and I completed, and the version 2 will continue. They continue from my junior in they work on this version 2. But for the mobile version, they start to develop when I joined Kiridom Digital, and they have an idea of mobile app version. So I work on the front end part. This from and using React Native,
mm,
and the web version 1 I did do it, and the mobile I do it too.
I see. Thank you. Then one more question. If I or we sign up this page, then we can post some article here. Is it
Yes,
correct?
yes.
To
Yes,
share
we
some
be on.
knowledge.
Yes, yes.
Oh, great, great.
They have member who keep maintaining it. I mean posting the article to update it frequently. They have member. Yes, it
Mm,
up to date.
I see. And the Khmer language is a recommended one, right?
Yes, sir. But
Ah,
we have English also. Sir.
I see, I see. Oh, really great and interesting.
Thank
Mm,
you.
yeah, because
Yeah.
we can find many English or other language articles about IT things, but very few, as I know, very few Khmer language one. If we can publish something in Khmer language, then might be very helpful for especially young people, young Cambodians. Yeah, I really
Yes,
like this idea. Really great.
yes, yes, thank you, sir. And yes,
Yeah, thank you. Then yes. Anybody have other questions?
Hello, Bunrong.
but hello.
Okay, yes, I'm interested with your study at Krirom. Yes, and I have the one question. Does the Krirom Institute they study program? The mainly focus is on the IT field. Is it right?
Yes, well, I feel. But
Okay.
suddenly they
Yes.
have other department like architecture. Also, they expanded and also the tourism. They
Mhm.
also expanded later on. Yes.
Okay. So does the Krirom Institute they for the IT subject they focus on like they divide the two part like the person who is interested in the web programming or who is interested with the networking or they are learn the both thing in the 4 years.
Um, but basically, well, we do learn such as programming, networking, any field pretty similar to Phnom Penh, but we have an internship program. For the internship program, if we do interested in networking, back-end, front-end developer, we can request to join that and we start learn more about it. So this is some of the part-time, but we have to work like working exactly.
Okay, yeah, I understand. It seems like the another university in Phnom Penh they learn programming and networking, yeah, in the same time. It's not divided separately like this person they interested in web programming and then the person they interested with the networking and they focus on each each subject they have the I mean it's not had a separate class. If you interested with web programming they focus more about the web programming with the lecturer and researching and some person they love in the networking they go to the networking class with the lecturer class lecturer networking. Yes, I understand. Yes, it's similar for the general university. Yes, in Phnom Penh.
Yes, wrong, correct.
Yeah.
Thank you, wrong.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
So I have one question.
But yes.
Do you have experience with PHP and WordPress?
For PHP, I didn't have much experience, but WordPress I used to work on my personal project, and I didn't have much experience, but self-learning and do the project, my personal project.
Thank you.
he-
That's all my question.
well, thank you.
Then I want to ask you one more question.
Yes.
Yeah, you showed me your personal project, WordPress project website. Yeah, it was really great. And do you also have something more personal, or how can I say, project or website you are trying, you are studying?
I think only the WordPress and also my portfolios.
Mm.
I didn't have any.
Okay. Then, one more question. What is the most interesting field or technology in IT field for you? What you want to study now, next?
For now, I feel like I want to get into more IT field like backend and something that is critical and hard to solve. I love that kind of stuff. With the front end, it I didn't interested much.
Mm.
Such as into the server side also, so, because I love hacking, love that field too, and so in the server side and something that critical, I love to do that kind of stuff. Yes.
Mm. Sounds really great.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Does anyone have more question to the king of the forest? Okay, if nothing, we can close this session, but of course, even after this session, we can ask any question to Bunrong anytime.
Yes, sir.
Yes, then let's close the meeting. Thank you for your time. And thank you for the presentation, Bunrong. And everyone have a good weekend. Goodbye.
Nice weekend.
Bye.